everyone. Fee here.
Joe here.
Let's do some yoga. It's March 30th. So come to your mat. You can be anywhere on your mat. Feet about hips width apart. Make sure your toes are facing forward. And just arrive in this space. Your arms are long by your side, and then turn your palms out. Breathe through your nose. Throughout this whole class, we will be breathing through our nostrils. So as you inhale, feel cool, fresh air coming in through your lungs. Exhale, ground down through your feet. Have a tiny bend in your knees. And just begin to notice your feet and the weight of your body on the floor. Breathing deeply, allowing your belly to grow big, like a balloon. Exhale, squeeze your abdominal muscles to help squeeze stale air out of your lungs. On our next inhale, let's raise up to the balls of our feet, lift our arms overhead. Keep that tiny bend in your knees, raise your heels. On your next exhale, gently sway over to the right side. Inhale back to center, exhale to the left. Inhale up, exhale sway to one side. Inhale center, and we're just going to do that a few more times. Inhaling back to center, exhaling at your own pace, side bend. One more time, finish this round. Inhale back up. Exhale, turn your palms out, and then slow and controlled lower down. Heels, arms. And then gently begin to sway forward and backwards, using your breath to guide your movement. So as you exhale, come forward. Inhale, come center, exhale, tilt back, lift your toes, spread them. Just gently feeling the weight come into your heels. Gently feel weight come into your toes. Inhale back to center. And then spread your fingers and your toes. Gaze down at your toes, and then let's get some digit control. So as you exhale, allow your pinky digits to rest, your fourth digits, your third digits, and then the first big toe and then second toe. You do the first before the second because you can't control the second toe without individually. Imagine that you are in Kill Bill and you're trying to wiggle each toe individually, if you've seen that movie. Alright, anyway, inhale, let's come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Arms are up, palms are facing each other, externally rotating your arms like you're hiding your armpits from your neighbor. On your next exhale, either bow or swan dive into a forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your belly on your thighs. Tuck your chin. Cross your arms and then rock, sway right to left, left to right. Breathing deeply through your nose. Let your belly move towards your back so you have more space to come forward. Inhale, gently come to center. Exhale, release your hands down to the floor. Shake your head yes. Rock your head no. On your next inhale, lift up into a halfway lift, shoulders in line with hips. Keep that belly button moving to your spine. Exhale, forward fold, and make your way into a plank pose. On your next exhale, lower all the way down. Squeeze your elbows in towards your ribs, leading with your heart. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Head, shoulders, chest, and hands lift off the ground. We're here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, feel a massage of your abdominal organs. Exhale, release. Inhale one more time. Exhale, plant your hands, curl your toes, do a push-up, and come back into downward dog, lifting your hips, and then bend your knees, opposite knee, and walk your dog. Alternating the stretch in your calf muscles. Keep looking at your thighs or your belly. Exhale. Try to get your heels down to the ground. Option to bend both knees and widen your back, your upper back. Inhale, lift up to the balls of your feet and maybe your fingertips. Exhale, walk, step, or float into a forward fold. You can bring your hands back or your feet forward. Everyone inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt. Inhale, lift all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, turn your palms out, take hold of your right wrist, and then reach over in the opposite direction. Breathing deeply. Breathe into the side of the ribs that is facing the ceiling. And maybe you pull on your wrist a little bit more. Inhale, lift up, center. Exhale, switch wrists and reach over to the other side. Again, maybe you pull on that wrist. Keep the biceps toward the ears. Belly toward the back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive or bow forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come into a plank pose. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, this time lower midway. Elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Tuck your tailbone. Breathe deeply. Squeeze those elbows into your ribs. Are you squeezing, Joe? Mm-hmm. All right, good. Inhale, upward dog. Uncurl your toes. And lift up. Only palms and backs of the feet, fronts of the feet.
Tops of the feet.
Tops of the feet are touching. Squeeze your glutes. Open your shoulders. Belly button toward your back. Exhale, roll over your toes, come into downward dog. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Keep your hips even. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift up. Front knee is working its way to a 90-degree angle. Hips are forward. Squeeze the back glute and feel the pinky edge of the front foot. 3 deep breaths here. 2. 1 more. Stay here. On your next exhale, take hold of your left wrist and reach over to the right. 1 One more deep breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bow forward, step back. Lower with control, midway. 90-degree angle in your elbows. Inhale, up dog, squeeze your butt. Exhale, downward dog. Gaze at your belly. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Toes are facing down. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Squeeze that back glute. Biceps are towards the ears. 2 more breaths here. Breathe deeply. On your next exhale, turn your palms out. Take hold of your right wrist and then reach over to the left. One more deep breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward, step back, lower midway, or all the way. Inhale, baby cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. All right, let's do that again. This time, 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale. Joe's got to take off his socks. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step through. Inhale, lift up. Crescent. Exhale, turn your palms out. Take hold of your left wrist. Reach over. Inhale, deeply. Exhale, come back to center. Lower with control. Inhale. Up dog or cobra. Exhale. Downward dog. Inhale. Left leg reaches. Exhale, step through. Inhale, lift up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, turn your palms out. Reach over to the other side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Bow forward. Lower with control. All in 1 breath if you can. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1 more time. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step through. Inhale. Crescent. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow down. Step back, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take hold of your right wrist, reach over. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward, step back. Lower with control. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift up to the balls of your feet, look forward. Exhale, walk, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt. Inhale, chair pose. Feet can be hips width apart or they can be together. Biceps are towards the ears. Knees are working their way to a 90-degree angle. Look down at your toes. Make sure you can see them and wiggle them. Wiggle all your digits. Open your heart. See if you can sink a little bit lower. Hips in line with knees. Inhale, reach up, mountain. Do a little back bend if you'd like. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands. Step or float back. Lower with control. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Squeeze your butt. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior 2. Spin your back heel down, lift up. Feel the pinky edges of your feet. Front knee is bending at a 90-degree angle. Gaze is fierce over your front middle finger. Tuck your tailbone. And sink a little lower in that front knee. 1 more breath. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm, right forearm can come to the thigh, or you can reach it on the inside of your leg. Left bicep toward the ear, or your arm is straight up. Inhale. Reverse your warrior. 2 more deep breaths. Option to half bind or full bind. Exhale. Come down. Hands to the ground. Step back. Lower with control. Or skip it for downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog is where we all meet. Inhale. Left leg reaches up and back. Exhale. Step it through. Low lunge. Inhale. Warrior 2. Sink deep into that front knee. Feel the pinky edges of your feet. Open your shoulders. Gaze fiercely over your front middle finger. Find that warrior spirit. Belly is moving towards your spine. On your next exhale, extended side angle. Take your version. Forearm can be on the thigh or reaching down to the ground. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Option to half bind or full bind. Bend a little deeper in that front knee. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Bow your hands down to the ground. Step back. Lower with control. Or skip it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lift to the balls of your feet. Look forward. Exhale. Walk, step, or float. Forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Melt. Inhale. Chair pose. Same sequence. This time 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale. Mountain Tadasana. Option for a back bend. Exhale. Forward fold. Plant your hands. Step back into a plank. Lower with control or skip it for downward dog. Inhale. Cobra. Up dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Inhale. Right leg lifts. Exhale. Step it through. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Extended. Inhale. Reverse. Exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Come into a plank pose. Lower or skip it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Left leg reaches. Exhale. Step through. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Extended. Inhale. Reverse. Exhale. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Step back. Lower. Inhale. Squeeze your butt. Exhale. Inhale. Lift up to the balls of your feet. Look forward. Exhale. Walk, step, or float. Forward fold. Inhale. Let's do a halfway lift. Exhale. Melt. Inhale. Chair pose. We're going to do it 1 more time. Sink a little lower. Inhale. Tadasana mountain. Option for a back bend. Exhale. Forward fold. Plant your hands. Step back. Lower or skip it for downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right leg lifts. Exhale. Step forward. Inhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Extended. Inhale. Reverse. Exhale. Plant your hands. Step back. Lower with control. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale left. Exhale. Step forward. Inhale warrior 2. Exhale extended. Inhale reverse. Exhale cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Step back. Lower with control. Or skip it for downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Pause here. 3 deep breaths. Gaze at your thighs or your belly. Hey, Joe, you want to do some abs?
Sure.
All right, we're going to do some abs. So on your next exhale, bring your knees down to the ground. And then come down onto your bum. You ready?
Our viewers don't know it's cold in this room.
Well, if you move,
I've been moving.
you'll be warm.
It's not true.
All right, so we're gonna do a boat pose. So with boat, we want to be on our sits bones, be on your bum, and you're gonna lower so that your torso is about 45-degree angle. You want to make sure that your chest is open, and that's going to engage your core. If you'd like, you can take your hands and feel your abdominals. So you can stay here with your heels on the ground. Make sure your chin is tucked a little bit so you're not straining your neck. You can stay here with your heels on the ground. You can lift them up. You can hold on to the backs of your thighs. You're still going to get a workout. If you'd like, you could take your hands, place them behind you, lift your legs, and we're going to breathe here for 10 seconds. Option to straighten your legs, and there's even more of an option to bring your arms over your head. Wherever you're at, keep breathing. Gaze at your big toes. 3 more breaths. Exhale, lower all the way down to your back. Whew. Feel the release. Take a breath. And then on your next exhale, you're going to bend your knees, walk your heels in towards your sits bones. The further your heels are away from your sits bones, the harder this will be. We're going to do penguin. So, tucking your tailbone, making sure the small of your back is on the ground. You're going to exhale, lift your head and shoulders. Arms are long by your side. And then on an exhale, we're going to squeeze and try to touch our heels. If you're not touching your heels, you can always walk your heels in a little bit. So we're working on our obliques here. Every time you move over to one side, you're squeezing and exhaling. Gonna be the strongest little penguins out there. Keep going. 10 more seconds. Keep looking up at the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. All right, relax. Whew. Let's do one more exercise. Let's find out what Joe would like to do. Joe, what ab exercise would you like to do?
Let's do crunches.
So we're going to do crunches. Joe, Joe, how do we do our crunches?
Engage your abs. Let that belly button sink down towards your spine. Your feet are on the mat, knees in the air. Bring those heels close to your bum. You can interlace your hands behind your head. You are lifting your head and shoulders off the mat. And you're just feeling the crunch in the abs.
So we're going to be here for 30 seconds. As you exhale, squeeze up. Inhale, you can let your abdominals relax. Use your breath to guide your movements. I wonder how much longer we have.
At least until April 30th.
So,
Oh, did you mean abs?
yes, 10 more seconds. Keep squeezing. Keep your nose facing the ceiling so you're not putting any pressure on your neck. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Relax. Bend your knees and rock right to left, left to right. If you're close to your partner, make sure you're in rhythm. Otherwise, you're going to bump into them.
That's what I say.
All right, come back to center. Rock yourself backwards and forwards. All right. Come up into a seated position and then come up into your plank pose. Exhale, lower with control. Inhale. Exhale. Pause in downward dog. And I'm going to take care of our dog for a moment. Shh. Pull it down. Shh.
Yeah, SARS is passing.
All right, so we're gazing at our thighs. Inhale, lift up to the balls of the feet, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or float forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders in line with hips. Exhale, melt. Inhale, let's come into a chair pose. We're going to move into eagle, Garudasana. Biceps are still towards the ears. You're bending deeply through your knees. On your next inhale, open your arms wide. I'm going to do it to the side. Open your arms wide. Exhale. Right elbow comes underneath left. Hook your right fingers on the heel of your left heel of your hand. Inhale, lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. Exhale, balance on your left foot, and then squeeze your right thigh over your left. If you can hook your toes, your right toes, on the back of your left calf, awesome. If not, save it for another day. Stay here, 3 breaths. Or option to exhale, bend from your hips and lower your elbows on the outside of your knees. Tuck your chin. 1 more breath. Sink a little deeper on the exhale. Inhale, lift up, open up. Exhale. Lower your arms by your side. Take a breath. Let's go to the other side. Exhale, come into a chair pose. Inhale, open those arms. Exhale, left arm. Left elbow comes under right. Inhale, lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. Exhale. Squeeze your left thigh over your right. Option to stay here, keep bending through your right knee. Or exhale, bend from your hips and lower. Elbows in line with knee. Tuck your chin. Open your back as you breathe. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Guide your arms down by your side. All right. Let's do one more standing pose. We're going to do tree. So balancing on our left foot first. Exhale. Left foot roots into the ground. Right sole of the foot comes anywhere on the inside of your thigh, except for your knee. Well, it can be anywhere on your leg. It can be down on your calf muscle. Bring your hands to heart center. Find your focus. Find your breath. And when you're ready, inhale. Arms come overhead. Exhale, bloom your tree. 3 deep breaths here. Squeeze the muscles of the standing leg. 1 more breath. Exhale, bring your palms together into heart center. Release your foot to the ground. Other side. Exhale, right foot roots into the ground. Inhale, left foot. Anywhere on the inside of that standing leg, except for your knee. Bring your hands to heart center. Squeeze.
Timber.
Squeeze the muscles of your standing leg. When you have your breath, when you have your focus, inhale, lift up. Exhale, bloom your tree. Remember to be patient with yourself. One side might be a little bit different than the other. And notice all the micro or macro movements that it takes to keep you in this position. One more deep breath. Exhale, draw your hands together in heart center.
Kept slipping out of that one. No one has a perfect day, people at home.
All right, let's do one more balance exercise, but this will be an arm balance, a hand balance. So let's come into our mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, let your hands come down, bend your knees, and come into a deep squat, Malasana. Triceps are on the insides of our knees. Before we do crow, we're going to take our right hand down to the ground. Inhale your left arm up for a twist. Gaze at the palm of the left hand. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Gaze deeply into the center of your right palm. On your next exhale, bring both palms down to the ground. Fingers are spread wide. And then you're going to plant your hands on the ground. It's okay to let the palms come off a little bit because it acts like a suction. And you're going to do crow like Joe just did. You're squeezing your knees into your triceps, or you can bring your knees toward your armpits. And you're going to lift one set of toes and then the other. I'll do it from the side.
Go ahead.
Where you going? Oh, okay. You didn't have to get off. All right. So you can bring your knees in towards your, whatever these are called, armpits. Shift your weight forward. Bring one set of toes up and then the other. If you've never done this before, this will not feel comfortable on your triceps. Even if you have done it before, it will feel uncomfortable on your triceps.
Yeah, nice one.
Thanks. All right, once you've done that, come down onto your bum. And let's come into Dandasana. Remove any excess flesh from your sits bones. Toes are facing up. You can have your feet about hips width apart. Inhale. Lift your biceps up to your ears. On your next exhale, let's forward fold from our hips. Paschimottanasana. A nice forward fold. So bend deeply as you are able. And then let your palms come down to your legs, anywhere on your legs. And breathe deeply. If you find your hamstrings are way too tight for this, you can always place your bum on a pillow or a stack of pillow or blocks if that feels good. And then you can forward fold. If you find yourself, you're so flexible that this is not doing anything for you, you can take a block or a pillow, place it on the soles of your feet, and then create more of an extension. But wherever you are, take 5 more deep breaths here. Activate your quadriceps to protect your hamstrings. Open your mid-spine as you breathe in. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, palms out. Touch the air as you come down, or your partner. And then bending your knees. Shift your sits bones towards your heels. lower down onto your back. Arms are long by your side. Inhale, lift your hips up to the sky. We're coming into a bridge pose. Squeeze deeply. If you'd like, you can take your hands, place them underneath your hips for more of a release. And if you'd like, you can raise one foot up to the sky. And then raise the other. On your next exhale, everybody come down. Happy baby. Move into happy baby. So bending your knees, opening yourself to the world. You're going to rock from side to side. If you prefer, you could just lift your feet and hands up to the sky and do some ankle circles and wrist circles. Make sure you go both ways in your circles. And then on your exhale, lower, slow and controlled, down to the ground. Make sure your full body is on the mat. Palms are facing up. If you have glasses on, please remove them. And you're going to stay here for as long as you are able. Just allowing your parasympathetic nervous system take over. You're going to rest and digest all that good hard work that you've done. Feel your body breathing. Release anything you don't need. Exhale, feel the weight of your body. Feel stress removing. Inhale, feel the freedom of your body. Whenever you're ready, we are going to sit up. You may stay where you are, or I'm going to sit up, rather. And then bringing my hands to my heart center. On an inhale, bringing the thumbs to third eye center. On exhale, we'll bow in gratitude and graciousness for each other in this practice. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, guys. Remember to subscribe.
And wash your hands
Down
for
there.
20 seconds.
Yes, please do.
Don't touch your face.
Next time, Joe will lead us in
Hand washing?
Tibetan cranial massage,
Oh, yeah.
facial massage,
Oh, yeah.
with hands washed.
Subscribe.